Hi guys, hold on, gotta turn off the speakers. It's been a weird couple days for me, especially after having told a coworker and a friend how much violence I've been through in my life, and it got me thinking, because I don't feel like I live up to having been saved. For those of you who don't know, and there are trigger warnings on this video, so I'm just going to be blunt because I have about 23 minutes till my kids start arriving, but I've been raped 4 times by 3 different men in my life, and one of them held a gun to the back of my head, and it jammed when he pulled the trigger. So I'm very lucky to be here. I'm lucky to be alive. And there are days when I feel like I'm not living up to being alive. There are days where when I get scared or when I freak out or when I have a panic attack, that I'm not sure that I'm living up to the responsibility of someone who was saved by divine intervention. I know, like, somewhere deep down, I know that I don't need to live up to it, that I was saved for being who I am, not who I'm meant to be, but every time that I think about the fact that I survived, I wonder, how do I live up to that? How do I keep going? That's just my question of the day is, and this is not to say that by any means I'm thinking of not living because I don't feel like I'm living up to it, but it just feels like this weight of responsibility. Like every time I go out and I do something, or every time I make my way out into the world, or every time I let other people see who I am, that I need to be living up to the responsibility of someone who faced death and survived. With the fierceness of someone who fought back to the point that the person felt that they needed to put a gun to the back of my head. I am just at a loss because I do feel like it's something that I have to live up to. Like I was saved for a reason, because there's something out here that I need to do. And every time that I get scared or have a panic attack or start freaking out, like yesterday when I posted like 3 videos for you guys about, one of them I was even ugly crying, which was like, oh God. But every time something like that happens, I feel like I'm not living up to the responsibility of someone who survived and was saved by divine intervention, whoever that may be, whoever you believe that is. I know that someone intervened to keep me alive. I don't know. It's just a lot of responsibility. And I want to move past the fear, but it's way too hard right now. I don't want to be afraid every time I go to work. I don't want to be afraid to move in with my fiance close to my work. But my rapist lives 4 minutes away. His home is 4 minutes from my work. And for me, that means that every time I look out onto the street, or every time a car pulls up next to mine, or every time I walk to my car, I'm thinking he might be there. And I know he probably hasn't thought about me in over a decade, and probably isn't even, I'm not even on his radar. but I'm still afraid. And that's probably because some of these new memories just came to me about a year ago. I just started remembering. Maybe 2 years ago. But I just started remembering. So for me, it's like it just happened a year ago. It's not like it happened a decade ago, because I didn't know it happened a decade ago. And I'm just trying to figure out how to deal with that. I know I need to lean on my fiance, and I do. But there's just some part of this that he can't understand. Anyway, I gotta get to making my breakfast and go hug the coworker who is being so supportive, because I feel like he needs a hug. Oh my god, now there are 2 people online. Hi guys. I'm pretty much done with whatever I wanted to say. Please comment and let me know what you think about that. One of my friends said, "Hi, Matt." That once you've been saved or something, there's the sages teach that once you've been saved, you just have to keep on living. I don't remember because he said it this morning and I'm a little stressed out. But I gotta go give my coworker a hug because he was very supportive last night, and I'm really happy that that's the way it turned out. Anyway, comment below and let me know what you think about this whole divine intervention, living up to it. Hi, Rhonda. I gotta go, guys, because it's 8:15 and I got to get my breakfast ready, so bye.